Hello, hi. Welcome to Vlogmas day 22. There's a lot I got to get done today, so I'm going to make this one quick, sweet, short, and simple. But as we are approaching a brand new year, the new year is less than 2 weeks away, and we really need to learn when to call ourselves out and on our own ish. Okay? We need to be able to call ourselves out. I say that to say this. This time, December is a month that there's a lot going on. The last 2 weeks of the month are festive. We're celebrating Christmas, we're celebrating New Year's. And if we are looking to be a positive change, if we are looking to step into our power and become a better version of ourselves, one of the only ways for us to do that is to be able to call ourselves out. Call ourselves out. And notice when we are not doing what we know we should be doing. Calling ourselves out when we are not operating in ways that are good for us or good for those that are around us. And today, I just kind of want to leave some prompts, some journal prompts to really help you close out this month in a space that will allow you to respectfully, very kindly, and patiently call ourselves out. Now, this can be hard to do, especially when I'll speak from my perspective. When you are experiencing a lot of things in life, you're going through, like for myself, if you've been watching Vlogmas, you know that 2025 has been a very interesting year for me. I've had to go through a lot of ups and downs, grief, a lot of loss, a lot of growth, a lot of change. And it's affected a lot of my relationships in positive ways, in negative ways. I've had to recognize and realize what was beneficial in my life and what was not beneficial in my life. A lot of friendships took a toll, and I'm really grateful for the friends that I have that have been super understanding of just everything that's been going on, because I've definitely taken a lot more time and space to myself this year. And I mean, depending on what portion of the year it was, it's been for different reasons. And as we're stepping into Christmas, just days away, nostalgia, I can never say that word properly. Nostalgia or whatever. Anyways, we get nostalgic about certain experiences. The holidays brings up a lot, and it's bringing up a lot for me already. And honestly, I've not really had the time to really sit and process, but after the past few days of Vlogmas feeling like they've been very highly emotionally charged for me, I had a small moment to contemplate. So, I mean, next week I'll probably contemplate more, dig a little bit deeper, or maybe even the end of this week, dig a little bit deeper and see how I can reflect and really hone in on what are the things that I had control over this year that I didn't really take to the full extent, and what I didn't have control over this year, and be able to forgive myself, forgive others, because forgiveness is so important. It's so healing for ourselves and for other people. in our lives. Because no matter what we experience, one of the biggest things that's really helped me is understanding that everybody's going through something. Even if somebody is treating you in a way that you don't feel is fair, even if somebody doesn't feel like they are upholding a certain standard in your life, it could just be that they're going through things, right? So this is really about having that discernment and awareness about who you are, what you deserve, the energy you put out there. And in order to move forward, sometimes we have to look back. You know, we have to be able to look back and reflect and see what has been good, see what has not been good, and being able to draw a deeper understanding from the situations and the circumstances we've experienced. Especially in the last few months of this year, I've really had to see things for what they were in a lot of situations and allow myself to grieve certain situations, allow myself to reassess certain situations. And I am planning on going so much deeper into that before the year ends, because we need to understand that life is just not linear. Life is not linear. And challenges are something that come up that are going to affect all of us in life. And just having that grace for ourselves and for others who truly genuinely have their heart in the right place but may be struggling with certain things versus individuals that literally mean you no good, there's an importance to really understand the difference of what category everybody falls into in your life and honoring that. And a part of that is having that accountability within yourself to also recognize how you're contributing to these situations as well. Accountability is huge. A lot of the challenges I've had in my life, even if it was from a small situation to something major, being able to take accountability and see where I went wrong and being able to say, okay, well, that wouldn't have happened if I didn't do this. And if I did this, then this would not have been able to happen, right? So just really being accountable, calling ourselves out on our own BS and being able to come to terms with that and to honor that and to make the necessary changes going forward. So we're not only showing up as a better person for ourselves, but we're showing up as a better person for others, for the world as a whole. So that's my little 2 cents on that. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you find these prompts helpful. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the prompts in the description box. I feel like it's a lot easier to do that as opposed to add it to the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So there'll be journal prompts down in the description box below that you can take and just really ask yourself these questions so you can really be able to step into the new year more refined, more aligned with where you're trying to go, and just have that love, that joy, that peace in your heart, because life is so complex. Life has so many different dynamics to it, and I think it's important to be able to be very clear with yourself, because alignment can only come from clarity. And sometimes you make the wrong steps in order to obtain clarity. And it's all a part of the journey. So if you feel like you've made some missteps, don't beat up on yourself. Know that's a part of life. Know that's a part of growth. Honor that. Love on yourself through it regardless. But at the same time, do not be naive to the fact that you can do no wrong, because we're human. We all do wrong. We all make mistakes. And just be able to call yourself out. Acknowledge when you are in the right, acknowledge when you're in the wrong, and just trust that. As you go through, you'll continue to learn, to grow, and cultivate better experiences in your life that you'll be so happy about and so happy to experience. So anyways, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Vlogmas, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.